What is up, guys? It's been a while since I've done one of these videos, which is a reaction video to the Japanese YouTube channel, the Japanese Pokemon YouTube channel, where they're going to be playing with some of the new cards with like a little preliminary show match, which I like that they do. It kind of gives the viewers an idea, a way to see, oh, how's this new card going to be used? And I believe today's video is on Regidrago Vstar, which is one of the cards that I originally kind of dismissed on the first time I saw it, but after, thinking about all the options it has, the kind of synergies it can potentially produce, it's basically just Welder Mewtwo 2.0. And so obviously, as someone who played Welder Mewtwo for quite a while, this is something that really intrigues me. So we're going to jump into the video in a second. If you guys haven't liked the video and subscribed to the channel, please do so. That really helps me out. And we're going to jump right in. And I mean, once Silver Tempest comes out, we'll jump into more of that content. Once I'm back from Salt Lake, that's all I have left, like Silver Tempest. So we'll cover what we can and get whatever fun content we can get in the meantime. So let's see if I think I should skip ahead a little bit. So today we're going to be talking about Regidrago Vstar, which I think I underestimated. I think Regidrago's Vstar's attack is for 2 grass and a fire. Choose a dragon type Pokemon's attack from your discard and use it. And the Vstar attack is discard the top 7 cards and put 2 cards you find there into your hand. Okay, so let's get into the game. So we're going to see Regidrago versus Tina. So there's the Bibarel. It looks like we're going with the Bibarel version here. I don't see what we quick balled away, actually. There's a Leafeon. Now, that's actually a really cool tech that I kind of was thinking about as well. Just going into the Leafeon early. Being able, if you go first, like you can automatically get the Leafeon to use the Verdant Cells ability or Verdant Greens or whatever it's called, and get the energy attachment as well, so you don't have to rely on a Gardenia turn 2 every time. And it does require you to have more pieces, so maybe you have to play like VIP passes and stuff. Is that a Goodra? What the hell? Why is there a Goodra in this deck? Oh, I guess you can use Goodra's attack. Huh, that's right. That's fair. Just ignore that I said that. Let's just ignore that together. I made that mistake. Or Greening Cells, I think, is the ability. So we're going to go ahead and grab a Grass, and immediately we have a Drago set up for next turn. So this Tina's already under fire. And we got Arc Tina here. So we're just looking to get an energy onto the Arc and basically set up for the Tina next turn. There's a Research. No path coming down, understanding that we can't really leave the path. Now this is a huge turn already because we see the Tina. There's no second Tina on the board, so there's no one-shot potential coming back around next turn at all. So we're going to see the Ultra Ball coming through. I think we're going to grab the V-Star. What do we throw? We threw the Tina V-Star into the discard as well. So now we have a way to get more damage. Like 280 is a magic number now. We have the 200 with the goo guy. And there's an Ardare out as well to recycle these Dragos. There's the Barrel. We're going to draw 4. We're going to see another Ultra Ball. We're going to grab the Duraludon, implying we probably have a Research in hand. Now, Duraludon's a pretty good one to have because it basically just gives us Shred. We're going to see the Luminion, grabbing a Research. And we're going to see the Radiant Gardevoir, which is interesting because I guess Radiant Gardevoir makes the most sense because you don't want your Dragos to die. But I think Radiant Howlucha could also be pretty good in this deck, simply on the basis that you want to try to one-shot Mew VMAX. But maybe we just play like Heavy Drapion and like call it a day, like Thornton Drapion in this kind of an engine. Probably makes sense also, and you can just kind of cheese Mew out that way. But otherwise, I think Radiant Guardy seems fine as a Radiant Pokemon. So we already have 3 potential attackers in our discard, and well, one of them is going to one-shot this Tina if we can get to where we need to be. Do we miss? No way we missed. Okay, we got there. We're going to use the V-Star, discarding the top 7 and putting 2 into our hand. Well, there's the Grass Energy. I found it. Oh, that Dragonite's pretty cool, too. That Dragonite, I believe, is like 150 and accelerate like 3 energy from your deck, I think. That Dragonite, I think, is going to be a very strong piece in a lot of these decks. So we're going to see the attachment come through. There's another Drago as well. Kind of a perfect turn. We're going to see the Choice Belt. I don't know if we needed the Choice Belt. I think we have the 220 already with the Duraludon, so we didn't really need a Choice Belt here. So on the off chance that we get one shot for some reason, or there's like a Lost Vacuum or Scrapper, you hold that in this instance. I know I shouldn't be nitpicky about like a YouTuber battle, but we're just gonna Goo, I guess, and that, like, I guess gets the knockout and you get 80 less damage. So we're only take 100 next turn from Arceus if he gets the Arceus attack off. That's also fine, I guess, because then we can one shot this Arceus. So we're taking 4 for 2 anyway, and maybe our guy lasts one more turn. But I think the end result is that we will lose this. We will lose this guy over the course of 2 attacks anyway. So I think it's better to hold the Choice Belt to potentially make a different play the next turn. Yeah, the choice belt on this Arceus as well now, like the math doesn't change anything, actually. Now we're going to see the Arceus powered up. Now this Arc Tina deck has not found a Tina, which is a little bit of a problem for them. There's another Ultra Ball. We're going to grab ourselves... Wait, what? What's Alliance? Oh no, we're grabbing ourselves another Drago. There it is. There's attachment for turn. We're going to see a draw for 4. I haven't seen a Gardenias yet, so I don't know if they play Gardenias. So... we're going to see the 230 and not the one-shot here. I guess because we don't want to... we don't have any energy acceleration, so it seems like this list is not an energy acceleration-focused list. However, it is just simply doing measly damage, and say the Guja's attack will be enough to keep me alive. And then eventually you can pivot into the second Drago. I don't know if I like that necessarily. I feel like there should be some energy accel. Like, I assume there's a Raihan on this list, but that's where we'd go from there. There's a Rod coming through. DTE to the Bidoof. That's a strong Bidoof. Oh, we're going to see a Pika. Huh. Interesting. Arc, Pika, Charm. Retreat comes through. And a solid 100 damage. That is actually pretty crazy to think about that there's like so little damage on the board. I mean, here's where you kind of go for the one shot and try to win the game over the course of 2 turns. Yeah, there's a Tina. It's lost on the 2 grass. Perfect. And now Boss's Orders wins you the game with a grass energy. Not much the Arc Tina player can do about this. The Guja does seem to be very, very efficient, actually. I was thinking of a more aggressive line, but okay, the barrel has a lot of energies on it. We're going to see the Path to Peak come down, draw for 5. Another Pika. Oh. Well, that's a little depressing. Looks like he's got all the pieces in his hand. There's the Boss's Orders, and that'll end the game. So, Regidrago is pretty powerful. I mean, this is a different way to play it already, the build-wise. I think, like, this is not the way I would have built it, but the idea is that I guess we're going to abuse Gudra here and eventually go into the team when we're ready, when we're powering up our board. So let's look at the list here. It's a 4-4 Regidrago. I think that's already pretty overkill. 1 Duraludon, 1 Tina, 2 Gudra. So the focus of this was Gudra. We have the Dragonite that pulls out the card that we need. We have the Bibarels, 2-2, 1 Leafeon. That's fine, I guess. 1 Luminion, 1 Gardevoir, 4-4 balls. That's pretty consistent. I like that a lot. I think you need to play the 4 Ultra Balls because you need to play into the Bibarel and you need to put the Pokemon to the discard as well and find ways to get the Pokemon as well. So I think I might play like 2 Incense maybe. Like, I don't think you necessarily need a full grip of Quick Ball. Maybe you play like 3 Quick Ball, 1 Incense to pull out these attackers that are evolution Pokemon. So you can put them into the discard as well as get your actual attackers. So maybe like playing a couple of Incense would be really good in this list. 4 Research, I like that a lot. 2 Marnie, 2 Serena. These are all fine. These are counts are fine. 1 Gardenias. So there was a Gardenias in the list. 1 Stormy Mountains and 1 Pokestop. Both are fine, I think. There's a lot of 1-ofs in here. I think there's a way to like make this list better. Obviously, I think there's space issues with a deck like Regidrago, where you're trying to fit everything into one deck. And how you want to build it is like completely up to you. I think you could also do like a Lost Engine. But the problem with the Lost Engine is if you hit your 1-ofs, you might have to Lost on like a Tina or like your Gudra or something. And at that point, like, it gets really bad. So the idea behind it is cool. I like the list. I like the concept of it. And I personally, I think Regidrago has a lot of potential. So this might be a deck that I play for LAIC. Who knows? We'll continue to talk about these kinds of things moving forward, especially. So let me know in the comments below what you want to see next. Because after Salt Lake, I've got a month and a half to make content and nothing else. So let me know, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, I will see you for another one tomorrow.